Hey everyone, how's it going? BlueRiser here. Today I want to do a video about all the smartphone games I play, because I play quite a bit, and a more common thing I see is most people don't have a lot of space. My phone has a crazy amount of space, plus I have an SD card. I have maybe 64 gigabytes of data or space I can use, so I have a lot of games on my phone, and I have to play a lot of them too, as you can see here on the channel. So I just want to go through the mainstays on my phone that never really go anywhere. I've never uninstalled them, and I'll keep playing them. At least I log into them. The first one is Fire Emblem Heroes. Most people who are probably old subscribers probably know this. It's what I started off on, but it's definitely by no means the first mobile game I ever started playing. The first one was One Piece Treasure Cruise. I believe it's Treasure Cruise. And I played that one for about, I would have to say, 6 to 8 months, but fell off it because I really wasn't enjoying it. Then we move over to Dokkan Battle. Another one I don't really play a lot. Maybe I'll log in once or twice a month. This is the outlier. Like, I don't play this one a lot, but I just have it. Now I have some pretty good units on there, so I was just apprehensive about throwing it away. The only reason I still have it is because I want to keep the credentials, so when I get my spare tablet, I can just throw it on there. Then next up is Bleach Brave Souls, a game I actually do play quite often, only because I like summoning on the game and I like collecting the characters. Mainly Yoruichis, and that's kind of it. The 1000 Year Blood War characters have come out, and I really want to get Quincy's whenever they show up. Once the Quincy show up, I'll probably be playing the game every day. Then another one is Naruto Blazing. As you can see, there's a very common thing here that a lot of them are shonen games. I'm a huge fan of shonen, so I happen to download all of the shonen games. Next up is Naruto X Boruto Ninja Voltage, something I only played for the first month of its release, because I wasn't really feeling it. Maybe it's different now, but I definitely wasn't vibing with that game too much. And again, I'm just waiting to get my tablet, before I can just transfer that over, and maybe I'll play it on there. Another one is Terra Battle 2. Now, I haven't really jumped into this one too hard. I actually played the previous title for an appcast, and I actually loved it. I like the game a lot. It's just, out of all the free time I have, I don't have some time of day. Then we go over to My Hero Academia Smash Tap. I think most of you probably know I played this game. I do have gripes with it at times, especially early on. It wasn't very engaging as a game, or at least I should say as a smartphone game. It was very boring, very repetitive, and nothing was really going on. But as time went on, and we've reached a year now, it's actually changed, and it's actually been quite pleasant, to say the least. Then we move to Fate Grand Order, which is probably, I would have to say, my favorite. I'm hard pressed to say that, and in fact I'll talk about my favorites as we enter the end of this video. But Fate Grand Order is a weird instance where we have a game that is not competitive. Most of these mobile games have some sort of competitive aspect to them, but Fate Grand Order isn't. It's like a single player game almost, aside from the stamina system, but still, you have a story that is at least well worked on. The presentation as time has went on, from like the first singularity to the latest singularity, has improved. So there are major improvements in the game when it comes to that aspect too. Gameplay is pretty simple, but there's good nuance in it where it differentiates beginners from experts. And really, I wasn't expecting that from a Fate game because of the fact of, hey, waifus, right? Because waifus are really popular for the game. And then we move to the last game, the most recent one I've picked up, Honkai Impact 3rd. I could already tell from pretty much the first week of playing that this was a game that wasn't going to leave my phone anytime soon, and I was probably going to be playing it for at least a year. I do see there are some issues with the game that I have, but overall, my overall enjoyment breaks any of those issues. So now we get to the final part where which is my favorite game, which one do I enjoy the most, and it's kind of hard to say because I want to say it's Fate Grand Order. Even though I think the gacha is very stingy with a 1% rate, I don't like it too much because for the most part, you'll go in there and you'll want like the featured character, and you'll get nothing. Especially for limited time servants like Okita Soji. Surprisingly, I got John Alter, but still, when you don't get those characters, especially for Fate, it just feels even worse because you don't know when they're coming back. Well, of course, us in America would, because we're pretty much following the script of Japan, but still, you know what I mean. But on the opposite end, I think Fire Emblem Heroes is probably one of the highest quality games you'll find when it comes to smartphone games, and especially when it comes to rewarding its players with its free summoning and the amount of orbs it gives out on a daily basis. Now, in the beginning, it was kind of stingy and there were droughts, like orb droughts. They have changed that, and there are so many ways to reward its player now in Fire Emblem Heroes that it's crazy. It's sometimes a bit overwhelming if you're not keeping track of the game. Like, if you don't log in for like a whole month, you've missed out on a bunch of rewards. But I think that's the coolest part about it, that it gives you so much over a span of a month. And for both Fire Emblem and Fate, they both give you the necessary tools to play the game at a high level. You don't need to pull the 5 stars. You really don't. Sure, you're going to have to put in a little bit more work, but you don't need them to accomplish anything in the game. On the contrast opposed to My Hero, where having the best units, aka the Smash Fest units, you're most likely going to steamroll most things if you have those type of units. And for Honkai, I don't have too much of an idea of what it's about yet. I'm really new to the game. I will have to wait like maybe a month after playing to say, yeah, this is what it's about. And that's it for this video. I just wanted to talk about the smartphone games I play. What games did you play? List them all down below, because I'm hard pressed to believe people just play one smartphone game. There's so many out there that you can play, which is why I started the Appcast series, because I was looking at the Google Play Store and I was like, I want to play so many of these games, but I just didn't have a way of doing it. And I think YouTube is the outlet that helped me play so many of these games. I'm so glad I did it too, because I would have never found Honkai if I didn't. I maybe would have downloaded it since the commercials were like everywhere. Pantyhose all over the place. But yeah, that's it. I'm done here. Please leave down below what the games you play. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.